we've learned about gradients since year 10 or maybe before then. We've talked about them and we've said that they're equal to the slope or they're equal to the rise over run and all of those sort of things. This year we're interested in them relating to points. So we're trying to find the gradient between 2 points. In the past, we've known where to look for it in our y equals mx plus c formula. So y equals mx plus c. We've got the gradient and the y-intercept. This year we don't have the line, we don't perhaps have that y-intercept, but what we do have is 2 points. So we get those 2 points, 2, 3, and 5, -3, all right? So if I have a look at that, 2, 3, I don't have to do this, all right? 2, 3, and 5, -3 from here to here. So it's got a negative gradient. Remember, this is a negative gradient. Oh, not a meg. A negative gradient. This is a positive gradient. This is no gradient. And this one is an undefined gradient. Okay? But we're mostly interested in the negative and positive ones. So we know that if we don't get a negative for this, we're wrong. So, again, we have a formula. The formula says m, we use the same m that we've used before for a gradient, equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, just like yesterday, this formula is the change in y over the change in x. All right, we just have to make sure this time that we're going the right way round, because otherwise we'll end up with it being a positive when it should have been a negative if we swap these over. So this is the formula we should be using. All right, so if we've got 2 points, these two here, then we've got m equals, right, label the points. Don't forget to label the points every single time, x1, y1, x2, y2, and carefully put them in your formula. So y2 is -3 minus x2 is 3 over x1. x2 is 5 minus 2. y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. All right? So make sure you do that. Okay? Then, what is -3 minus -3 equal? Good. -6 is correct. And 5 minus 2 is 3. Good. And then we probably should simplify it to -2. 6 divided by 3 is -2. So yes, it's a negative gradient and its steepness is 2, which means it goes 2 down and 1 to the right. 2 down and 1 to the right. All right, each time. So let's have a look at one more, e.g. 5, 3 and -3, -6. All right, so the gradient m equals y2 minus y1. It's good to write the formula out each time. So y2, label them, x1, y1, x2, y2. Good. So we've got y2 is -6 minus 3 over -3 minus 5 equals -6 minus 3. Go backwards. -9, -3, go backwards 5, -8. So the negatives cancel, and we've got 9 over 8. We could write it as 1.1 and 1/8, but 9 over 8 is beautiful. We're quite happy with that as our answer. Okay?